that 80% of lung diseases are caused by vehicle pollution? This is obviously a huge issue. Today, we will be focusing on the vehicle pollution problem in China. Why is this happening, and what can we do to fix this? Let's find out. Vehicles powered by internal combustion engines are one of the main causes of pollution in China. In 2020, motorized vehicles in China emitted around 7.7 million tons of carbon monoxide, 1.9 million tons of hydrocarbons, and 6.3 million tons of nitrogen oxides. According to the Xinhua News Agency, 31.1% of pollution in Beijing was caused by vehicle exhaust emissions. All three of these pollutants lead to chemical reactions that increase the concentration of molecules that trap heat in the atmosphere, such as carbon dioxide, not to mention the harmful respiratory effects as well. China's fast economic growth in the past 2 decades has spurred a dramatic increase in personal vehicle ownership. In 2009, there were 62 million cars on the road, compared to 253 million in 2019, marking a 308% increase in just 1 decade. China has also surpassed the United States to become the world's largest car maker in 2009, manufacturing 13.79 million automobiles. Furthermore, even with the ongoing pandemic, China was able to produce 25 million vehicles in 2021 alone, accounting for nearly 35% of vehicles produced globally. However, becoming the world's largest auto market and producing the most vehicles comes at a hefty cost to the environment. Obviously, pollution generated by car ownership is a multifaceted problem that will take decades to solve. We ignore the polluting effects of automobile manufacturing for now and focus on the reduction of greenhouse gases emitted by cars on the road, which TZ will talk about now.
We must break the link between air pollution and the increasing demand for personal mobility. To do so, we should adopt the climate orthodoxy worldview that emphasizes green energy and recommends we limit warming to 2 degrees Celsius. A comprehensive solution is required, and we believe this should center on electric transportation. The government should first heavily invest in renewable energy generation, while constructing charging stations at very close intervals. For example, regulations should require new housing developments to include a charging option for nearly all parking spots. Then, the government should offer compounding incentives by greatly subsidizing electric car purchases, and, specific to some Chinese cities, give the car buying lottery. Only when these actions are taken in conjunction will the carbon footprint from motorized personal transportation be reduced. However, adopting only one of the above will be far from enough. China has already implemented some of these suggestions through its new energy vehicle program that aims to eliminate carbon emissions by 2060. The China Passenger Car Association reports that the sales of NEVs were at 3 million units last year, accounting for nearly a fourth of worldwide sales. Some people may still ask, why hasn't everybody converted to electric vehicles if they're so good for the environment? Well, to answer this, we listened to Albert Einstein, who once famously said, "There is nothing known as perfect." Because electric vehicles are still relatively new compared to gas vehicles, there is a lack of charging stations. A chart developed by the International Energy Agency showed that on average, there is only 0.1 electric vehicle charging station per 1 electric vehicle, or in simpler terms, 1 charging station per 10 EVs. The cost of electric vehicles is also a large factor preventing more people from purchasing EVs. Data compiled from a comparison site showed that in Spain, an all-electric Nissan Leaf cost $28,000, compared to the similar gas-powered Nissan Micra, which only cost $17,000. The large difference in price is mainly due to the cost to produce the batteries powering the vehicles. Although the price of these components is slowly dropping, electric vehicles will still remain costly and unaffordable for many families for many years to come.
Even if there were only electric cars on the road, and even if the energy for them came from renewable sources, the problem is not over. The vast majority of electric vehicles today use lithium-ion batteries, the mining of which contaminates surface water and destroys ecosystems. Recycling lithium-ion batteries is prohibitively expensive, but achieving the first 2 feats are the most pressing, and the world awaits to see if it is possible.